Woo, Ryan, guess what? It's show number 100.
Say the meek little make that kitty quiver. I'm just saying. Check this out.
Yeah, Steve, let's see your wiener.
Bless.
Hey, when you take your shirt off, does it match your chest hair?
You okay, Ryan?
Yep.
You took a little too big of a gulp, didn't you? Got a little brave.
No, this one's,
Yeah.
Ryan, guess what? We have another good show on today, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday night. It's another edition of Thursday Night Barbecue Chat. I'm Steve Crass. I am the host with the most and with It's All About the Barbecue. And during the week, you can find me working the aisles at Wanamaker's in lovely, beautiful downtown Downers Grove, Illinois. And the man sitting next to me, as always, except for next week, the man, the myth, the legend, the chairman of the board, the one, the only, the guy that does it all. If it wasn't for him, we'd have no show, and that's a lie. But it's Ryan Hoagland.
wow. We'll see how you do next week when I'm not here.
Well,
you know what?
Next week's going to be a mess, Ryan. That's all
You know
I
what,
can tell
though?
you.
You know what? Happy Pepper Powder is here. Happy Pepper is finally back.
I know we missed that Happy Pappy
Yeah,
Pepper
we
Powder.
were just
Nobody
talking
else
about
watches
last
the
week
show
that we
except
missed
Happy
you, but-
Pappy.
That's right, guys. It is Thursday night barbecue chat, and it's pouring down rain here. So hopefully,
I'm just hearing a little thunder right now, Ryan.
Yes, it's.
I'm trying to find the. Did Instagram finally go? Yeah, Instagram went live.
I guess it'd help if I'd start my Instagram, huh?
Yeah, but I'm not finding my.
Anyways,
Instagram's not saying that I'm live.
You're gonna give me a little warning on these outfits here, Steve.
Well, Ryan, I had to because today, as there are certain days on this show that we have guests that you just have to get into the excitement and the thrills of everything that are involved. You have to become the guest. You have to get to know them, and you have to get to understand why they have the energy they have.
Like, you have to be one with the guest, like
You have to be one like the guest.
You gotta tone it in.
It is. And I've been following this guest that we have on here. I've been following him on Instagram, and the energy and the excitement. I said, I gotta have this guy on our podcast. But before we bring him on, Ryan, let's do our sponsors.
Sure. Where'd they go? I lost our sponsors. Nope, didn't. Here they are.
Melinda's Hot Sauce, bold heat and flavor. Boar's Night Out, championship level barbecue rubs. Blues Hog, legendary sweet heat barbecue sauce. Marble Ridge Farms, premium quality meats. Fat Cow Jerky, big flavor for serious snacking. And OG Bandits, bold rubs with barbecue attitude.
Yes.
It's storming. Ladies and gentlemen, it's storming here in Chi-Town. We're all here. Everybody, are you all ready for Thursday Night Barbecue Chat? And my stupid Instagram thing is still at the starting. No, there it goes. Now it's going. But it doesn't show up on I don't have it on actual Instagram.
I see Donnie's watching over here on one of our group. Their good buddy Donnie Gatsby there.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on actual Instagram, so I'm kind of worried that it's not actually live. I see Barbecue Blackstone and Beers live. I wonder who that guy is.
I don't know. Some creepo.
So anyway, Ryan,
You have like a twin. But guys, I will put this out here for our sponsors. Barbecue Chat 10 for 10% off Boar's Night Out and Fat Cow Jerky. Don't forget that.
Hello, Donnie. Good evening. All right, so we're going to get into this guest. This guest has a lot of energy, and he sells sauces. He sells rubs, but best of all, he just sells, and it's a whole thing.
I feel a little out of place. I mean, like you guys are like twins.
Well,
I'm always out of place. It's difficult. It just happens.
As our good friend Brad down there at the shed says, pimping ain't easy, Brian. Pimping is not easy.
No.
That's why everybody doesn't do it.
let's get to it. Are you ready to get to our guest?
Our guest, Mr. Robert Harmon, the one, the only, Uncle Bob's sauces and rubs. Let's bring him in. Boom! What's up,
What's up, Uncle Bob? How we doing tonight?
My friends, Uncle Bob is in the house, and let me hear you shout it out. How y'all doing? How you doing?
We doing good. We doing good.
We got to love America, made in the USA. I love the outfit, by the way, too.
Red, white, and blue. I did it.
You've been shopping on Amazon, ain't you?
Well, these are actually, I do have to say, I did come up with this idea, and these are relics. Trisha's, this is from Trisha's brother-in-law. This is his shirt. This is also his hat, but I believe it's her dad's. So yeah, this is it. This is, and then obviously the glasses are all mine.
You gotta have the glasses. Without the glasses, now these glasses are heavy, and sometimes they make my nose cave in, and I sound like a snort or something, but it's okay. Uncle Bob loves everybody. Hey, we're here to talk about barbecue, sauces, and rubs on America. Who don't love America?
There's nothing better than America, baby. Nothing better than America.
I feel like I gotta go out and get my
Ryan's,
the three things
Ryan's,
I say is barbecue, family, and faith. That's it. And love everybody.
I'll be right back.
Brian will be right back because he's feeling a little underdressed for today. So what I'm going to tell everybody right now is if you're watching this right now, if you're watching this right now, let's share it out because we're about ready to get started. And this one's going to be a wild one. I told you in the chat before the chat, I sent that out. I said, you're not going to want to miss this show because
you're not going to want to miss this.
It is going to be loud.
We got a lot of stuff we're going to hit on tonight with y'all. Y'all got questions, answers. We're here. We're going to talk about the story and the history of Uncle Bob. And we're here to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, we love the ugly, Uncle Bob. That's just how we roll. Because if you like the ugly, you ain't from America. Well, I wonder what Ryan.
Yeah.
Part of me is wondering what Ryan's gonna come up with. But I'm telling you, everybody, if you're watching right now, share this out. You're not gonna want to miss this show because we got some special stuff from Uncle Bob's. He's got some big announcements he's gonna be making. But first, you got to start in the beginning. Bob, what got you hooked into barbecue?
Well, my dad back in the day had a hot dog restaurant called Uncle Bob's Doghouse back in the 70s. And it was a red, white, and blue trailer. That's where the idea of the red, white, blue in America come in. And he sold up 3,000 to 5,000 hot dogs, 50 cents a quarter a day. And he had his own recipe. I put it out in 2007 or 2008, and there was no barbecue section like it is now. No barbecue grills like it is now. So I just started entering barbecue competitions. I made one batch, never came back to it. I was way ahead of my time. If I'd have probably stayed with it and weathered the storm out, it might have been a little different, but, God had another path. But it come back around later on, and I started entering barbecue competition. Well, I just, I got a chef background, and I had a restaurant, a hot dog and hamburger restaurant, and I just started experimenting with barbecue recipes. And about 5 years ago, my first rub I ever came out with was my steak rub right here, and out of 100 competitors, I finished 15. Didn't think that was bad. Out of 115, that wasn't bad. That's our steak rub right there. It's amazing. And I just started with one rub. I didn't do this to make a living to begin with. And last year when we went to the Deer Expo, I added all the extra silverware. And I took so many pictures and autographs and everything. I mean, we got autograph cards and everything. So I just said it's time we go nationwide, and we take Uncle Bob's nationwide. And when I tell you we're taking it nationwide, we're taking it nationwide. And one of the big announcements I want to tell y'all guys on here tonight, not only is barbecue big in America, barbecue is big in England, Australia, Hungary, all overseas. This is an exclusive tonight, and this has never been done, and it'll probably never be done again. I am an exclusive rubs and sauces going overseas and going to be nationwide overseas. There was 10 people I went up against. The top 5 was Meat Church, Heath Riles, me, Blue Hogs Barbecue, somebody else, and I got picked to represent nationwide overseas. Uncle Bob's will be going overseas. All our products will be available overseas tonight. I have got hooked up with a company. I'm officially licensed, an ambassador for them. So everything will be going overseas to England, Australia. I want to see the barbecue scene over there. We're going to go over there and do some stuff. So that is amazing, guys. Out of all them top 5 guys, I got picked.
Going worldwide. And guys, just so you know, too, I don't know if Steve put this up, but if you guys want to order from Uncle Bob's, use BBQ 10, you get 10% off your order tonight.
Is that the right code?
I had a young man. Yep, that's it. I had a young man call me 3 weeks ago when we've been working on this, and I got called Friday and told I was an exclusive one going to England, Australia, Hungary, all overseas, worldwide. None of the other rub companies out there can say they've done that.
Awesome. Happy Potter said, congratulations, Bob.
Love Happy Pepper Company.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think the only reason they picked me because they're hooking me up with a marketing team, and they thought I'd be good marketing because overseas they love America. So I think that, like you said, the energy and the personality, I think that's why I got picked. You know, and that comes from my DJ running nightclubs back in the day, promotions, marketing, and as I was telling y'all guys, you know, I had a top Billboard hit in 1996 and went to 86 on top 100. I was a professional musician back in the day, so you know.
Well, Bob, as we found in the green room, Ryan, do you have it queued up? We are going to play Uncle Bob's song right here, right now, live, Thursday night barbecue chat. Ryan, let's rock it.
Oh, there we go. Sorry.
And you know, I sold 1 million albums worldwide with that song, so that's pretty amazing.
I love it. Love it. Now, I know the song and I love the song. What's the movie it was really big on?
All right, now this is for all my BMXers out there. If you rode GT, you rode Haro, you rode Diamondback, you rode CW, you know Rad is the movie. You know that. And the reason I know that, this is the barbecue sauce right here, the Rad barbecue sauce.
Look at that.
My buddy, me and my buddy John Jarvis, which when you buy this, $1 goes to the local BMX tracks to help keep them afloat. When I was 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, we raced bikes professionally. I was a GT rider in our area. I was a GT rider, and we just rode for GT. So every summer we'd come home, pop the VHS in before DVDs, and watch the movie Rad. That's where I got the idea of Send Me an Angel, and that's where I got the idea of the rub Rad is from the 1984 movie, because my buddy John Jarvis, he got killed in a car wreck when I was 16 years old, and I never touched a bike again. I gave it all up. So that's that was a number 1 BMX movie back in the day, man. What you talking about? Eddie Fornola?
That was
That was it. You know what I'm saying? So all my rubs had kind of collaborated with stuff that's happened in my life from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, So, I mean, there's 2 other rubs we ain't got out. We got a Cajun rub we're wanting to partner with somebody on. We got a rub called Freestyle, which is like a Mexican fiesta type seasoning. So there's some stuff we got out that ain't come out, that we're working on. But that's where the song "Send Me an Angel" come from. That was one of our favorite movies. We wore the VHS out.
Well, just so everybody knows, we have on Instagram. I finally got my Instagram. You know what it is, Ryan? I forgot to start my Instagram. That would probably help the whole thing.
You start the Instagram.
Yeah, we got over on Instagram. We got the one, the only Fuego del Norte is on there. Hello, how are you? You are actually going to be our guest on April 9th, all the way over in Germany. That's right. For the second time, Thursday Night Barbecue Chat is going international. We've been to Australia. Now
Uncle Bob's going international. We're going international.
We're going to Germany.
Hey,
we're doing a little
we'll
open fire
all
time.
go together. Hey, we'll just all go together and have a big party. How about that?
Only if I can wear this hat and these glasses.
Yeah, the only thing I have to do over there is I have to go over there to Germany one time, France one time, and England one time to food shows. But they're hooking me up with marketing people because, over there it's not like it is in the U.S. So I'm kind of interested because I want to go over there and just find old backyard parties and let's throw down with some Uncle Bob and let's have some barbecue, guys. It'll be interesting.
Happy Peppy Pepper Powder says, where do you buy your spices at?
Huh?
Where do you buy your spices?
Or where can you buy it?
I have 2 companies that co-pack everything for me. I don't do it because I don't want to deal with the health department. I know by running a restaurant and all the stuff you have to go through and the people you hire, most people co-pack now. It probably costs me the same amount of price, but I do co-pack. That's what everybody does, just about.
Look, I got hashtag Hanson here. My son's coming in clutch.
Yeah, I mean, so there's we co-pack. We enjoy everything we do. We got a cooking show on YouTube called Cooking with Uncle Bob. We cook weird and crazy stuff. We did some party dips a couple of weeks back, and we did spam tacos. Don't knock it till you try.
Oh, Ryan, look that one up, spam tacos, because everybody knows who's watched this show. Steve is a big fan of spam. I love spam. I couldn't have been more happier when Trisha and I went down to the shed. We went to this place. It's called the Gas Station. It's down there in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. And yes, that's right. They had the one, the only. They had 2 of my favorite things. That's right. They had a fried bologna sandwich. Can't go wrong with that. And they had fried spam fries. I mean, how could you go any wrong with that? So you know what I ordered? Man, I'm telling you, I love spam.
Well, we try to do crazy and different stuff, and we do the barbecue stuff. I mean, I've entered barbecue competitions and I like them. I like them, but I don't like them because they're not about the taste and the quality. It's about the smoke, the way it looks and all that. And I'm the type of person, I eat with my eyes and my mouth. You know what I mean? If it ain't good, I don't like it. We got like I said, we got all types of rubs and sauces. I mean, anything y'all want to talk about, we'd be glad to talk about. But I just wanted to tell you about that international news. I thought that was pretty big and exciting because it's never been done. And going up against Meat Church and Heath Ryle and Blue Hog and Barbecue, there's 3 or 4 top people right there. You know what I mean? And that's pretty.
You got that right.
Pretty amazing. But like I said, go ahead.
What was your favorite thing to cook in barbecue when you were cooking barbecue?
Well, when my first one I ever entered, I cooked it the way I like my food. And everybody come by and said, "Man, I sure do like the food. I sure do like the food." And we entered a pro division, and we was against the casino, our local casino in Wetumpka. Well, the casino won everything they did. You know why? Because they sponsored it. We didn't even stand a chance. But everybody said our food was better, and I believe it. You cook with your eyes and what you love. You don't have to follow every direction. It's what you love. Everything we got here is stuff that we love. We cook. We use it different ways. If you don't like our stuff, you don't have to buy it. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I still love it. But I can tell you, when you buy our stuff, when I say we're not just barbecue, we're a movement. This is what we do. 10% of our sales go to churches, outreaches, and things in the community to where we can help people and we can give back.
That's nice. That's different.
I mean, it's just something God. It's something God, when He spoke to me and He told me what He was going to do with this business when I was in church one day. This is something that I wanted to do, and because I believe in giving back, and maybe that's why I'm being blessed to go to England over there and picked or whatever. I don't know, man. I feel like we're on the verge of a bubble that's ready to bust. We just landed 70 big grocery stores in our local area with Associated Groceries. And we're starting to get out there because of people like y'all that are having us on our podcast, which we truly thank you. And, we appreciate y'all bringing us on here. I told you it'd be a fun and energetic show. And it's going to be, I mean, that's just the way we are. We love to cook. I mean, if y'all got any questions, any answers that y'all want to ask me, don't be scared to. I mean, we got 10 rubs, we got 2 hot sauces, and 2 barbecue sauces, and 1 hot dog sauce.
Well, that's the one I want to touch on because I do like hot dogs a lot.
I just got.
Well, my dad.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on, Ryan's butting into a good conversation again. What do you got, Ryan?
I was just saying, I was just looking, but I was going through your stuff. Oh, dang it!
Hold on, Ryan's he's having a little. He's got it.
We're having some technical difficulties on stuff here. We're adding stuff in the wrong.
Probably the weather. Y'all said it was raining up there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's Ryan.
No, I was just going through your page here, and I love this picture. Look at this thing.
I know, that's really cool. You did that with AI, didn't you? You little stinker.
Yeah, well, we do. I got a buddy of mine that's partners in this with me, kind of a silent partner, and that's his thing. Is he does a lot of the social media for me. So I want to give him a shout out. He's doing real great. And the thing that I love that he's been doing is every day there's some kind of day where it's like it might be diabetes day or anchovy day. He's been doing little pictures with it, and I really like that. Just kind of cool and cute. You know what I mean? I love it.
All right. Well, here's the question because before Ryan rudely interrupted the both of us, two geniuses talking.
Let's go.
I am curious. What is a hot dog sauce?
Well,
don't tell me it's ketchup in disguise.
No, it's got some other stuff in it, but it is ketchup based, vinegar based. My dad, when he had his hot dog house, I had to get it out. He put this on all his hot dogs. It's like a Greek hot dog sauce. In the South, some people you can also take a pound of meat and pour half of it in and have like a New Jersey chili or a Skyline chili. But if that ain't what you want, you just pour it on your dog and it gives a little bit more flavor and taste. I'll tell you this, Heinz and Hunt's tried to buy this recipe in 1974, 75 for $75,000 to $50,000. That's the only thing in my dad in his life he turned down was that.
Well, as long as he got a residual out of it, I wouldn't have taken.
Well, he didn't get nothing. His hot dog house caught on fire in 1980, and he never opened it back up because he went to work for NASCAR and was very successful in the racing scene.
That's one door closed, another one opens for sure, right there.
Well, that's what I say. Well, I mean, it happened at the right time. It happened at the right time, and it was meant to be. And he got out at the right time. That's like our rubs. All our rubs have got meanings and special things to it that tie in from my childhood to the 90s, So, I mean, we got a lot of rubs and sauces. I mean, you got any other questions? We'll be glad to. Anybody got any questions or answers out there? I don't want to keep this talking.
Happy Pappy Pepper Powder says, "What is the base for your?"
I done got all y'all tongue tied.
What is the base for your hot sauce?
Do what? Well, let's see here. I don't think I can see it. It's got a little vinegar in it and got some different spices, but this is called the Fully Involved, and we got a code red. I used to be a volunteer. I was a volunteer firefighter and all that for about 20, 25 years. And I love firefighting. And this is kind of homage to firefighting fully involved and our code red to our EMTs. Because we love the police, the fire department, the Army, the military. We thank you for our service, and we love each and one of you, and we're America.
Love America.
So, America.
Well, Meg's over there at the UK. Meg, that's kind of exciting to have an international viewer. Meg, and February, I give it up. Yep. Yeah. I can't say it. On April 9th, we're going to have a team on from Germany. So make sure you sign in from the. It's got to be late in the UK. What time is it in the UK, Ryan? That she's on here watching it.
I don't know the hours. But, like I said, I don't know. But
12:30 at night.
No, that's late. What are you doing up so late, Meg? Anyway, Happy Pappy wants to know, did your, there it is. Is it a tomato sauce base? I think he's talking about the hot sauce still.
No, it's not it's a vinegar based sauce, not a tomato sauce type deal. It's real good. I had a guy that bought some and he don't like hot sauce and he said he could eat it and tolerate it. Said it was real good. He called me and said, "Hey, I'm right here kind of where you live at. Can you give me a case of them? And I'm going to take them to the duck hunting club." I said, "Sure, I can do that." So he bought a case from me. And everybody likes it. I mean, I had a buddy of mine help me invent it because I can't eat hot stuff because my stomach don't like it. So he said, "Man, you got to get in the hot sauce game." I said, "You're going to have to help me invent it." So he helped me invent it and we put it together and boom, there it is.
I used to like hot stuff. I had a bag.
Well, I did too. You know what I mean? The closest thing to hot I can get is this right here. This is our slap out hot chicken. It's like a Nashville hot.
It's a what? Slap out hot chicken.
Right. Where I'm from is called Hopeville, and everybody calls it slap out. So it'll make you slap your chicken at the bottom of it. This is that's what it's a slap out hot chicken. Now you put that on some wings, and then you come back with our Pete's barbecue sauce.
Ooh, that's
my Lord. Amazing.
There you go, Ryan.
Put your stuff up. Put it right in the middle of the screen.
Pete's well, it's hard for me to see. Pete's barbecue sauce. That's our Pete's barbecue sauce.
More towards in front of your nose a little bit. So this way they can
right there. Pete's barbecue sauce.
There you go.
All right, put them on the big screen, Ryan, so people can see it.
Yeah, it's just on Instagram. It cuts it off a little bit.
There you go. Perfect. I like the peach
sauce. There you go. That's our.
You do like peach
barbecue. I do too. We got a place up here. We got a place up here in Gladden called the Peach Park, and I said I want to make a barbecue sauce that's not honey. And my wife said, "Why don't you do a peach one?" So that's what we did, And I remember one time I tried barbecue sauces, and I love Pioneer Woman to death. And I said this on an interview. And I bought her peach barbecue sauce and this big chunks of peaches. How you gonna barbecue with big chunks of peaches in it?
Yeah.
You can't do it.
No.
You can't do it. Yeah, I mean, so that's that's some of our rubs and we got other stuff here, and I mean just whatever. Anybody else got any questions? I mean, any answers? I mean, we'd be glad to answer them, guys. We're Uncle Bob's Sauces and Rubs. We're not just barbecue. We are a movement, guys.
It is 12:30, and she doesn't work on Friday, so that's why she's away.
Oh, well, that's great, Meg. Well, I'm glad you're joining us. To wake up your friends, call them up and say, "Hey, you got to watch this show," even though you got to work tomorrow.
And she's on YouTube, but I don't know. Oh man, we got five people over on YouTube on Barbecue Blacks on the Beer. A couple people on Thursday Night Barbecue Chat YouTube. Tonight. Happy Pepper Potter says, "I love peaches. I will have to buy one of them."
Well, they'll be watching it.
Well, if you want to buy one, you can go BBQ 10 for 10% off. TheUncleBobs.com.
The Uncle Bob's. Don't get it messed up. TheUncleBobs.com.
Now, I'll tell you, TheUncleBob's.com. Now, we do got some other rubs. I mean, what's some stuff y'all like to cook? Tell me. I mean,
Well, you know,
any
I'm
of y'all
a good.
big on seafood?
No, I like briskets where I'm at.
All right, well, let's start here. I had a brisket rub I come out with, and it was called the All Pro Brisket Rub. I was going to put it out, and I had a guy come to me and say, "Hey, man, I want to be in partners with you and kind of team up with you." A guy by the name of Roll Tide Willie, and he says, "I don't give a piss about none but the tide." So we teamed up with him, and here we go. I'm gonna do it nose like y'all told me. The Blitz Rub. I don't give a piss about nothing but the barbecue. It's real great on brisket and beef.
Bring it up on
This
the,
has
on the
probably
screen,
been
Ryan. Bring it up.
my number one seller right now, just because it's Roll Tide Willie. So we partnered up with him, Roll Tide Willie, and we brought that out. That is our beef and brisket rub, guys.
I was just looking at the. I was looking at all your different rubs on here. I'm trying to get this picture up real quick.
Yeah, we got a bunch.
Uncle Bob's Afterburn.
Is that a hot sauce?
All right, let me tell you.
No,
let me tell you about
easy.
this. No, this is. I promise you guys, this is the hottest rub I got out there. Take a look at it with my nose, and I can't put it too close to my nose because if I do, I'm gonna start sneezing. I sent a rub in to be tested, and me and my wife I put it on the ribs, and I started coughing real bad. I said, "This is either gonna be good or bad, guys." So we started eating them. And the hotter it got, hotter and hotter the more we ate it. And I called the guy and I said, "Excuse my French." I said, "What the hell did y'all do to this?" Me and my wife were sweating and we couldn't breathe. And "Oh, we sent you the wrong stuff." And I said, "No, leave it alone. I got an idea for it. Well, we'll send you some brand new stuff out. You just keep them." Well, I sat there and I thought about it. And I had an uncle that was in the World War II named Uncle Buck. And I was thinking about Top Gun and Iron Claw, Iron Eagle, back in the day. That's one of them. And I thought of the video game. Afterburn. I gave it to a buddy of mine, and he said, "This is the hottest shit I ever had." Excuse my French. That's what he said. And Afterburn, that is our hottest rub we got right there. It's out of stock right now, but it'll be back in. We sold out of it. So that's our hottest rub. And when we go out and do samples and set up at deer expos, people take it, and they're coughing and sweating and looking for the water.
Meg had a question up there, Ryan. She wanted to know.
Well, he just started going international, so she wants to know how she can get Uncle Bob's in the UK.
All that is being set up right now. I imagine it's going to take a 3 or 4 month process because we'll have to deal with customs. There'll be a lot of paperwork and stuff done. So I'm hoping we can be over there by 4th of July. Last Friday, I just found out I was the official winner of it. So hopefully we can be out over there just as soon as we can. I mean, they're ready to get the ball rolling, but when you're dealing with international, it's not like America, so it takes a little longer. So I'm hoping we can get over there by 4th of July, hopefully. So
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, it's up, it's up to them. I mean,
I might have.
They hooking me up with a marketing crew that's doing everything, putting everything together, and everything like that. So, I can do it at any time, but the government, they don't get no hurry. You know that.
Yeah, I know that.
Happy Pepper Powder wants to know what peppers do you use in the Afterburn?
It's got Kanye. I'd have to look it up because, like I said, I didn't invent that one. The guy sent me the wrong thing. And let me see if I can see right here. I'm gonna grab my glasses, so y'all excuse me. But because I don't eat a lot of hot stuff. But I tell you what, that night I felt like I sweat 12 pounds out.
Well, there you go, Ryan. Get some of that rub, Ryan. You'll be sweating out 10 pounds.
I need some.
Salt, sugar, chili peppers. brown sugar, onion, chipotle peppers. I mean, it had. I'm telling y'all, it lit me up, guys. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
It's got to have
That was the
something.
hottest ribs. That was the hottest ribs I believe I ever ate in my life. And when you open it up, you just start sneezing everywhere. I mean, it's crazy.
As long as you don't sneeze back into it, you'll be all right.
Yeah, but I told the dude don't get it because I mean I had like 72 boxes of it, so I had to do something. I got him to make me a new label, and we just started selling them at shows, and people just loved them, man. It's a little niche market thing, you know.
Yeah. Is that you're happy?
But
about
you know, sometimes the best things come out of mistakes, you know. And
I
that's
know.
what happened.
Look at Steve.
Look at this show I got going. I mean, you couldn't have had a bigger mistake than this. But Ryan and I like doing it.
Misfits. The band of Misfits. Is that what I need to call you?
Yeah, but that's probably the nicest thing anybody's ever called me. Uncle Bob wants to know because he's on the show. He's dying to tell the story about the Rad barbecue rub. Let it fly, Uncle Bob. How did you get the Rad rub?
He talked about it earlier already.
It says right there, Uncle Bob says, tell the story behind the Rad barbecue sauce.
Well, we can. If y'all want me to tell it again, I'll tell it again.
That's the BMX one that he was talking about, Steve.
I'm just saying.
Are you not paying attention to the show, Steve?
It says right there, 737, Uncle Bob Sauces and Rubs. Tell the story behind the Rad barbecue sauce.
All right, guys. We talked about it earlier on, but I'm gonna shorten it up. If you was back in the 80s, the number one BMX movie you watched was Rad. You wanted to do everything they could with them Haros and them GTs and them Diamondbacks.
Did you watch that movie, Ryan? Hold on. Did you watch that movie in the 80s?
Multiple times, Steve. Yes. Crew?
In the 80s?
I'm Team Crew. Yes.
Well, you had to be like
that is like the christening of BMX movie that ever was made, man. That's it. Hal Needham did a great job. You know, I went to both free releases, but me and my buddy John Jarvis, we raced bicycles. Regional for GT. We got 2 bikes a year, $10,000 in cash, and we got all the outfits. We raced for GT regional, not national, but regional, like in the southeast, because we traveled.
Yeah.
Florida, Tennessee, Georgia. When we was 13, 14, 15 years old, Mama was loading the van up and taking us all over. Well, my buddy got killed in a car wreck, and after that, I never touched another bicycle again. And this is kind of in memory of him, the Rad barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
That's in memory of John Jarvis. And $1 goes to the local BMX track guys. Because there's a lot of kids out there that was like me that couldn't play football, couldn't play baseball. But you put me on a BMX bike, I could tear one up, buddy.
Well, this is a from me to both of you, because cheers to both of you. Ryan lost 2 of his good friends, or one of his good friends. I can't remember 2 or 1, Ryan. 2?
2 of them 20 years ago.
2 of them 20 years ago, and he does a thing every year. So cheers to everybody out there who's lost somebody special and holding their memory.
I'm right there with you.
Fire on, Uncle Bob. Cheers.
Cheers, man. It sucks at a young age when you lose somebody like that. And there ain't a day that I goes by I don't think about him, because what could have been? You know what I mean? Where it was my best friend, my buddy. You know, where would we be? What would we be doing? What would be different? But it was his time, and he knew it. And it's okay. I know where he's at. He's in a better place, and I hopefully that's the first one I see when I get to them pearly gates up there is him. I just want to tell him I love him so much.
I think he knows. Ryan, Happy Pepper wants to know if he wants to send me a bottle of his stuff. I'm telling you right now, I still have some here. I've been using it. It's good. I like it on my eggs in the morning. I do the not so hot. I think I did try on the show live once. I did your extremely hot. It's too hot.
It's too hot.
Even for this man, it's too hot. But
Anybody
thank you.
else got any questions out there? Any answers? We'll go over. I'll show y'all a couple more rubs too if you want to. I mean,
what's the 333?
What'd you say, Ryan? 333?
The 333?
All right, y'all want to see the 333? There you go. It's smoky with a little heat. I'm gonna put it up in my nose so you can take a picture. I'll tell you about this rub in a minute.
Hold on, let him get it up on. There you go. Well, who are the two
This
guys
rub
on the
right
front?
here,
That's a law firm.
that's what I'm fixing. Their name is Vance and Stewart. They're actually one of the biggest law firms in Montgomery, Alabama for injury accidents, and they love barbecuing and they love cooking. And we come up with a rub for them. I already had the rub there, and we just put their name on it, and we give them a little percentage, and it helps people out in the community. The 333 rub. That's Vance and Stewart. They own the Vance Law Firm. They're actually attorneys.
How did you know they were attorneys, Ryan?
I'm looking at the website.
Oh,
They spend. I tell you what.
I thought maybe you hired them.
They are also one of our sponsors. We put on a big hot dog eating contest every year at Labor Day. Last year we gave $500 away in a belt. This year they're going to be the official sponsor of our hot dog eating contest called the All American Bash. We have it at 17 Springs in Millbrook, Alabama, and this year it is going to pay $3,333 to eat the most hot dogs you can eat in 10 minutes.
I do want to say I'm trying to I want to because of the I want to try it, but because of the background with everything with the rad seasoning, I'm trying to order it. And is the code the BBQ 10?
The code's BBQ 10.
Yeah, it's not going through.
Try BBQ Chat 10, Ryan.
If it don't, I did it right before we kind of went live, and I'll go in there and if you just buy it out, I'll give you.
Oh, yeah, it's BBQ Chat 10.
BBQ Chat 10, everybody. That's okay. Ryan just typed it wrong, or we said it wrong.
That's what
things like that happen on live. I know things like that happen.
Yeah, well,
on live
see,
TV.
we were so quick. It was like before we come in and we went in and seen it. I said, "Let me order."
I mean,
and then,
as tradition would hold, Steve came up with the idea at probably like 4:30 this evening.
And I called it like
Bob
at
right away.
5:30.
Yeah.
I called it like at 5:30 because I was out there cutting my grass and taking care of my animal. Some more rubs we got. We got a mild chicken rub. There it is. It's just a basic. It's great on turkeys too. It's just a mild chicken rub. And let me hold that one up a minute, get it close to my nose. Y'all like it when I do that, so I do.
No, we just meant center wise of your nose. You can stick it out farther.
All right, there you go. There's a mild chicken rub. That's one of our rubs. Now,
what else? You got?
I had a chef friend of mine help me create a seafood rub because I'm not a seafood person. Me and my buddy Jonathan that does all the social media, when we went online on TikTok and did I was trying different fish, but I just can't get past the smell, number one, and number two, I can't get past the texture. And it might have been the fish I had or whatever. I'm willing to try it again, but it's got a little lemon in it, a little orange. It's got some zest in it, and it is really good. I had a professional chef help me make that. So, and then we got one that's tough.
Do you do crawfish? Do you like crawfish at all?
No, see that I'm not into all that stuff, and that's
Man, I'm not either.
I don't know how it would be because I'm not into all that. I mean, and
Me neither.
You think somebody from the South would love seafood and crawfish and all that, suck the heads off. I ain't sucking the head off nothing.
Yeah, Ryan.
All right,
like the way it sounds.
Oh, I got it.
We gotta have fun, man. That's what it's about. We got another rub that's called our honey drop. It's a butt rib rub. You can put this on chicken. Got a little sweet, a little bit of honey on it. It's real good. It's just a basic honey barbecue rub. This one right here is our barbecue. Tastes just like a Lay's barbecue potato chip. Seriously, guys, it tastes just like. Because I told the guy, I said, man, I want something that tastes like a Lay's barbecue potato chip. And when he sent it to me and I let people taste it, they're like, this reminds me of something. I say, like a Lay's barbecue potato chip. I actually got a video on the YouTube of me making homemade potato chips with this. So and it's real good on popcorn too now, I'll tell you that. Now the last one we got is just our basic salt, pepper, garlic, and it's called It's Awesome. There it is. It's awesome. Now there's a meaning behind this rub besides all the All-American. My dad was a racing promoter and put on races all over the world. He was so successful. That's who the real Uncle Bob is. I'm not the real Uncle Bob. My name is Robert. My dad was the real Uncle Bob. And he put on races all over the world. And at the end of his commercial, that's why when I say you're cooking with Uncle Bob, and I go, it's awesome. He did that at the end of his commercial, and that was his tagline. So we come out with the It's Awesome rub in memory of him. It's awesome. And it's made in America.
There's nothing mightier than America, baby. America is the best in the whole wide world.
So that's kind of in memory of him, but he was a race promoter. He was so successful that NASCAR bought him out in 1989, and he worked for them for years and on the Nashville Speedway. He was the real Uncle Bob, and I wanted to do something, guys. You know, I know there's a lot of barbecue companies out there and the barbecue rubs and all that, and I want to create a movement. Not only do we want to do barbecue, I've got access to buy a sausage company that was in my family called Doremus Sausage. They quit making it because the family got older. We want to come out with hot dog chili, hot dog coleslaw, pork skins. We're working on our own line of pellets, hot dog barbecue pellets. So there's other stuff that we want to do just besides this. This is the gateway and this is the opening to Uncle Bob's, because we want to be like Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben. We want to be a label that's going to be around for 50 or 60 years. We just don't want to be a fly-by-night thing, and we're proud to be an American, and I will take this to the grave. If anybody takes my product and takes the American flag off of it, or takes the Uncle Bob or USA away, I'm coming back and I'm haunting you, brother. You better get prepared. You know?
You're in trouble.
I mean, I don't like it because that's what, you know, when I was a kid getting that little glass Aunt Jemima syrup, that was the bomb back in the diggity day now. You know?
Just throw the whole bottle right in the microwave.
Huh?
Yeah.
Put the whole bottle right in the microwave. Heat it up.
Heat it up. Get that. Yeah, you got to heat up
Nice
the syrup, make it nice and hot. Yeah.
You know, I mean, come on, dude. That's what made that brand. Chef Boyardee, you know? I mean, and we had it made in the 80s and 90s, and we just took it for granted, y'all.
Yeah.
Happy Pappy's got a question for you.
Did Bob's dad make his own hot dog?
That's something we're doing. We're working on our own hot dogs, and we're going to call them the All-American Dog, which will be all natural beef. We're working on that. That's the next. That and the pellets are the next big thing that we're going to branch out and find out where we want to go. I got a question for y'all.
All right.
Do you like your hot dogs? Do you like your hot dogs fat, or you like them skinny? Some people like the big one. I put y'all on the spot for the wieners, didn't I?
Well,
I prefer a big fat one.
I'd have to agree with Ryan on that one. So yeah, I do like a meteor dog.
Right. Well, I mean, a lot of, like, if I had a restaurant, I always got the smaller ones, because when you put the chili and all that on there, it would be even.
Yeah.
But if you got the big dogs that run off, that's what I've got the problem of trying to figure out, is what size dog to come out with, because I don't want to have 4 different sizes. I just want to have one size and be done with it, you know.
Well, come out with a medium dog, Bob. Come out with a medium dog.
Yeah, that's something I've got to, you know, they got a 1/10, a 1/12. That's what they.
Donnie
That's
says I
what,
like them chubby too.
Donnie says he likes him chubby.
I mean, that's.
I love me some all beef
Ask
hot
him,
dogs.
does he like a little? Ask him, does he like a little sauce on his wiener?
Man, this might go in the next clip of the intro next to Brad and
I
Bill.
always ask people that. The stupidest question. I went on WSFA, which was our local TV with the hot dog sauce. She said, you got any tips on how to eat the hot dogs? And the only thing I could think was just get them down your throat fast as you can. Get them down your throat.
Oh, Hep. Harry got some advice for us. Says, make sure you put at least 10
I think
dogs.
all my buddies was texting me. All my buddies texted me and said, I can't believe you said that on TV. I said, I didn't mean for it to be vulgar. But I mean, the lady asked me, what do you do? I said, you just get the hot dog down your throat.
That's all you got to do.
You just got
Sauce or no sauce.
Really and truly, you dip it in the water and you get it down. What I said, you dip it in the water and you get it down your throat because you want to eat as much hot dogs as you can. Last year we had a guy win. Now you know this had to suck. The guy ate 13 hot dogs and won by one bite. They was tagged, both together, 13 by 13, but one by one more bite. Do you know how bad that would make me mad? That would make me mad.
He got one little bit of extra wiener in his mouth.
Yeah, I mean, you go through all that trouble and think you got it, and boom, there it is.
Nothing. Boom, there it is. You're out.
Just lost it for one little bite.
Pepper Potter said, make sure you put at least 10 dogs in a package.
$10 in a package.
And I would retract that and say, no, put in 5. Then they got to buy 2 packages.
Well, see, it depends on the size of it too. Now, see, that's something you got to look at. I don't know how they. There's stuff you got to look at when you get behind the scenes and you start putting this stuff together. You got to look at how many come in a pack, because if you get 10, it might be too expensive to where they can't afford it.
Yeah.
Now that's the thing. Our rubs in the stores sell for around $12 to $13. Which is a good price for competition. Good quality seasoning, no cheap stuff. All natural. 100% American made. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's but
Says it's frustrating when you buy 8 hot dogs and 10 buns.
I never thought about that, but why is it?
Because they want you to buy a second package of hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's and then because it steamrolls then, because now you got more buns than you got dogs. So you got to buy an extra package of hot dogs. And then what ends up happening? You got more dogs than you got buns. So then you got to buy an extra package of buns. So if sooner or later, when you're buying back and forth, it comes out even, but you may have to buy like six packages of dogs and like 8 packages of buns to get it to all work out.
It's like one time they had the new line come in Walmart, and they had the best foot-long hot dogs I ever had, but the problem you had was you couldn't buy no foot-long hot dog buns.
You buy 2.
Oh, I was thinking the movie, and everything else was 80s, but this was the 90s.
What's that?
There was a movie where he was taking 2 buns out of every package at the grocery store. Anybody remember what it is?
Was that Ferris? That wasn't Ferris Bueller, was it?
No.
I do remember that movie, but I can't think of what the name is.
Steve Martin.
Oh, the jerk?
Nope. Father of the Bride.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
I had to look it up. I remember the movie, but I remember him doing it. But yeah, I didn't get
That's
it.
great.
Still gonna scan it and pay the full price for it.
I guarantee you, if you really started doing the study and the history of it, it's probably something to do with cost. I guarantee you, it's something that got to do. It's probably like selling fireworks. It's something to do with cost.
It could be partially, but I think it's because they want you to buy a second package of hot dogs.
That's like, guys, do y'all got a lot of Piggly Wigglies up there?
We don't even have one Piggly Wiggly.
I think, what did you say? Maybe one, Ryan? I think we got one.
We don't have one.
Yeah.
They don't have
the city might have one.
Yeah, we went and we had a meeting with them. We talked to them, and the reason they don't have a lot of sauces and rubs in them is their planting ground.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these stores have got planograms, and you got to do the. It's basically you want to pay to play. That's what you're going to do, and you know. But Piggly Wiggly, they're totally different than everybody else, and they're just not a good fit for us right now.
Yeah.
So
What's that neck? What's the necklace you got there, Bob? Let's see your medallion. Oh, look at that! How do I get one of those?
Everybody asked me about the hat. You're the first one that asked me about this. You can go to trophysmack.com and get them.
Trophy.
That's where I got that. That's where I got that made at. You know?
Oh, hey, look at that. Terry White comes in here just clutch at 55 minutes. Guys, if you were on Thursday Night Barbecue Chat's Instagram, it is about to shut off. It shuts
so
down.
make sure you move over
hour,
to either Facebook
thanks.
or YouTube.
Yeah.
Thanks, Terry. That's good to have people.
Thank you, Terry.
Look at
Thank
that
you for
right
letting
there
us
is
know.
griddle. That's griddle people right there helping you out.
Where's Richard C? We haven't got Richard C today.
We got it. We got any more questions? Any more answers? I mean, anything? You know, I mean, I love being on here with y'all guys. I really do appreciate y'all having me. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just telling you. I thank you.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for having me on and letting me be a part. And let me introduce y'all to the new barbecue that is going to take over the world and take over the USA. That's Uncle Bob's Sauces and Rubs, because we're America. We're made in America.
I did look it up, though. Hot dogs come in 10 packs because they are traditionally sold by weight. 1 pound with 10 standard is 1.6 ounce dogs.
Yeah, I figured it was something to do with something. It was something to do with the specs or something. You know, it's always something.
The buns are packed in 8s to fit common industrial baking pans that produce 4 or 8 buns at a time.
I see you learn something every day. I feel like we're on the Reading Rainbow.
The more you know.
Reading Rainbow, Ryan. Well, anyway. Well, what about good old bratwurst? Are you going to come out with any bratwurst? Did your dad have bratwurst at the hot dog stand?
Well, I don't know if he did or not. I know he had the Crystal Burgers. He did that back in the day because I looked at the menu. And he was the first ever person to have a hot dog eating contest that paid $1,000 on ABC Worldwide of Sports before Nathan's had ever did it. It was filmed in Millbrook, Alabama. The only live event that was ever filmed from Millbrook, Alabama that went national. That's crazy.
Is that on YouTube? Ryan, see if that's on YouTube.
I imagine all that footage got lost and all that stuff. You know, a lot of people back then, they didn't think about stuff like that. They probably just threw it away. You know,
that's probably good. That's probably good TV right there.
It probably was back in the day because, you know, everybody was just kind of getting into the TV world. You know, it was a little bit different. You know, I mean,
I loved ABC Wide World of Sports.
I did too, man. I used to love Evel Knievel, man. I thought Evel Knievel was.
Oh, I love Evel Knievel. Do you remember Evel Knievel, Ryan, or was that way before your time, Ryan?
No, Steve, I remember him.
Or do you remember Robbie Knievel? Are you more an Evel Knievel or Robbie Knievel?
No, I remember Evel Knievel, Steve.
Do you remember when he tried to go over the Grand Canyon or the Snake River Gorge or whatever it was?
Yeah.
That was terrible. You know, that was terrible, dude. He like died right there. My dad was a stunt man. At one time, he got out of the racing business, and he was a stunt man promoter. And you can go see this jump on YouTube. This guy's name is Doug Feliso, and the jump was in Alex City, Phoenix City, Alabama Dragway. He was going to beat Evel Knievel's record. Well, the night before, his wife made him a suit. You know, they're supposed to be airtight. Well, it wasn't airtight. And he got over the jump and hit the cars, and it flipped him off the end of the track and killed him instantly. And my dad never had nothing to do with no stunt promoters or nothing after that, because it made him become an alcoholic because he felt like he was the reason this guy got killed.
No, that's too bad. Yeah, that was back in the day when you...
The motorcycle went up in the stands and hit a reporter. And, you know, I mean, just a bunch of lawsuits. I mean, and the guy wanted to do it. He did it on his own. My dad was the first guy that ever had a white motorcycle jumper. He had a Hispanic chauffeur called Jose Perezzo, and he had a black guy by the name of Ronald Byrd that jumped cars. I've got the tape of the Ronald Byrd, and I've tried to take it to the Black History Museum and say, look, this is the first motorcycle jumper y'all ever had that was a black guy. I just thought it was cool, you know what I mean? So,
Hey, Ryan,
but that
guess
Bob,
what? We must have enough followers on Instagram. Did the Instagram cut off?
It didn't. Oh no, it's still going.
There it is, everybody. There it is. That's right, because I started it late. There it is. Instagram is now closed down for Thursday Night Barbecue Chat. But get on over here to Facebook. Get over here to YouTube. Get over to Black's Barbecue, Blackstone and Beer, wherever you can get to see this exciting show. But I'm going to tell you, I'm a bigger fan of bratwurst than I am of an actual hot dog.
The sausage company I was talking about,
yeah,
it was called DeRamus Sausage, and they've been around. My grandmother was a DeRamus, and they've been around for like 95 years. And the man that did it, he just got old and couldn't do it no more, and his son didn't take it over. They still got all the recipes, so I've got to ride out there and talk to my cousin and see if I know they're interested in selling it, but what they want for it. But eventually, we want to put them back out. There'll be a branch of Uncle Bob's, but they'll be called DeRamus Sausages. We'll keep the name, change the logo a little bit because
why don't you give them a residual? Give them something for the recipe. Give them something for the recipe and change it to Uncle Bob's hot dogs and sausages. That would be. I mean, you got to stay with the brand,
right? And I mean, that's something I thought about too. You know, I've just got to go out there and talk to them and see how they feel. I run into the son the other day, which is my cousin, and I was talking to him a little bit about it. But it's something we want to do in the future. You know, I mean, they had a mild and a hot. We'd come out with that first, and then we'd branch off, and we might do some like 3 cheese or jalapenos, do some different stuff. But that's where we would branch out first. You know, it just takes time. You know, we're trying to build a brand, and you know, you can't do it all in one day. You know,
Ryan, did you find that thing with the spam? Did you find the spam taco?
Oh no, I didn't. Where's that at?
It's on Uncle Bob's on
YouTube.
Cooking with Uncle Bob spam tacos.
Oh, Ryan said, Happy Pappy was saying, make sure you don't put a lot of chemicals and additives in your all beef hot dogs. So
that's I don't know about hot dogs. I'd have to get with the manufacturer and say, hey, we want to come up with a beef hot dog. I'd love to come up with a Wagyu beef hot dog.
Oh, they have those up here. I know that.
Yeah.
What's her name?
I just want a good beef hot dog. It's got that natural casing. When you bite into it, you get that snap. It ain't a hot dog unless you get that snap.
Let's get that snap. What's that? Where did we go, Ryan? That's Lexington Betty's over there oh gosh, what's the name of the train guy, Ryan? Pullman, in the Pullman area down there, downtown, Pullman district, Lexington Betty. That's Dominique Leach. Who runs that place. And I hate to tell you, I thought the food down there was good. For those of you who are brave enough to go to the barbecue love stop there, I'll shout out to all the people who were so worried about it.
Yeah. Oh, you mean you?
Are y'all coming up to the rib cook-off at the shed this year? Are y'all coming up to it?
No, I don't have any more. I usually go to the Shed Showdown in January. So you got to get yourself down there in January.
We're gonna try to go to that this year. I was just thinking about going down there when they do the Rib Cook-Off Association down there. Thinking about going down there. I got a couple of ambassadors that cook for me. I've got Bentley Barbecue, they cook for me. I've got HBT Smokers, they cook for me. A young lady by the Small Time Grill, she cooks for me. We just sponsored a smoke team out of Florida. They're firefighters, and I really like being tied in with that. So I'm going to get them some stuff out. They're going to kind of be some ambassadors for us and be cooking for us. Some of these people have already done videos and stuff. So, I mean, it's just we're just getting out there, guys. In the last 8 months, we've come a long way. I'm really proud of us. I'm really proud of my guys, and I'm really proud of everybody that's helped us along the way. And the thing is believing in people. That's the biggest thing. You got to believe in yourself and believing in people.
Are you getting? Are you going to get out to? Are you going to get out to Memphis in May at all?
If we get some more financials, yes, we would love to get out to Memphis in May. We would just love to go out there and just set up a booth and have our stuff and be there. If we can't this year, I know next year we'll be able to. We just got a lot invested in these grocery stores. I mean, a lot of money invested in them. So that's kind of hindering us right now. And maybe this deal in England it'll blow up. I mean, everybody's getting ready for barbecue season. I feel like by 4th of July we'll have more on our plate than we'll be able to know what to do with, And it's people like y'all and other people seeing the product and people sharing it and believing in us, finding us out on social media. And we thank each and every one of y'all that come to our social media. I was joking the other day. I told a buddy of mine, I said, we need to come out with everybody's got like a sweet rub, a cinnamon rub. I said, we need to come up with the lemon pound cake rub.
What would you put that on?
Everything.
I don't know, but everybody, I mean, you don't have to, you could put just a dash of lemon in it, maybe with a little bit of cinnamon with a twist or something. I mean, Meat Church has got one a little sweet.
I found the spam video.
Did you see that his social media person said they just put it on, they just added it to Facebook?
Yeah, I was trying to see if there's.
Oh, Happy Pappy was asking Bob, now it's up to you if you want to divulge your age, but he wants to know.
Steve, you don't pay attention. 52. He said it early in the
50,
show.
That was in the green room.
I look good for 52. I ain't the shape like I was 20, 30 years old. I'm just a fat man in a fat suit. That's all I can tell you.
Hey, I feel you, brother.
Ryan's right there with you.
Round's the shape, man. Round's the shape.
And stuff don't work like it used to.
Nope.
And things don't happen like it used to. And as a young man, I'd get mad.
Chiseled like a snowman.
Yep, I just chill like a snowman. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, we like I said, I'm 52 years old, and I'm trying to set up a company for my family and for the people that are partnered in with me and believe in what we're doing behind the scenes. I'm trying to create a legacy for their family that we don't have to, our kids don't have to worry and we don't have no struggles and everybody can, live happy and keep it going on. Now, there won't be no Uncle Bob. It's kind of like, like Wendy's was Dave, you know what I mean? And once they kind of, like Ronald McDonald, it's,
Terry White's got.
But we want to create a legacy. We want to be around. We want to be in the barbecue world. We want to be in the grocery world. We want to make everybody happy.
You got Sputnik Gagarin.
Yeah.
I need some ribs. Can I get some corn on the cob?
And then Terry White down there, he said, Terry White said, I'm a retired fire chief and I'm going to order the hot dog sauce. So there you go.
Well, come on, man. Order it on there, guys. We'll get it out.
That 10% off.
Barbecue Chat 10, get you that 10.
Yeah.
Leprechaun TV just joined
we
in.
go out to we do the Deer Expo, which is in Birmingham. That's a real big event for us. We got a good spot this year, so we'll be up there. We're doing a thing here at my local. It's a local restaurant. A buddy of mine, D'Angelo, he owns a restaurant. He's a professional chef. He's called Wow Catering, and they're April the 25th. That night, they're going to feature all our foods with our rubs and salsa. Everything he cooks will be cooked with Uncle Bob's. We'll be down there. We got some special guests coming in. We got the Angels Among Us, or the disability kids that come in and cheer the hot doggers on. And it's an organization that I'm highly involved in called Angels Among Us. It's disability kids with disabilities. But the lady that runs it is a really sweet lady, and she takes them out and they cheer, and they don't let their disabilities get them down. They're a real good inspiration and good people to be around. We do a chili cook-off for them in the fall. Last year, we was able to give 3 kids Christmas because of that chili cook-off.
Nice.
You got a rub there? Do you got a rub there that you put into your chili, or do you not? Or do you got like a chili mix coming up?
What it was is we did a chili contest. She helped me put it together. We paid $333, and we do it to help raise their money, and we was able to raise 3 kids Christmas, 3 disability kids Christmas. So that was amazing, guys. That's what you call giving back, and I think that's what we want to continue doing is giving back and helping people in need. You know what I mean? Because that's God says sow a little mustard seed, and that's what we do, 10%. And that's what we try to do.
I agree.
We're going to a buddy of mine called Hot Dogs and Heroes, and it's like what he does is, man, this guy's got a very, very powerful story. He was in the gang, turned his life over to God, and he's got 3 or 4 places now called That's My Child, where they take kids not underage, but unprivileged kids in the neighborhood and teach them careers and try to get them going in the right direction. And he does a thing where he got one in Atlanta, one in Montgomery. He does a thing where they give back to people in the community that are making a difference, and they do a like a taste of food there. So we're gonna go in and give some free barbecue and be a part of it. Mr. Charles Lee, he's a great man, got a great story, great testimony, and I love his organization and I love what he does. Trying to mentor the youth because they got to be mentored, man.
You can use hot dog sauces as a chili sauce.
Oh,
yeah. What you can do is you can take half the bottle. This is what I do. I give me some ground beef, I ground it up, and then I mash it up and put it in a hot dog, put it in a crock pot, and pour about half a bottle in there, and just let it cook all day long. And then when I come home at night, I put my hot dogs on the grill, and I put the hot dog chili kit on there, man, and it's capiche.
We are slowing down on our comments, Bob. I was gonna point this out too. I was watching your spam video, and don't take it the wrong way. Just a content creator. If you can get your camera up down a little bit to see more of the food?
Yeah, well, see, I've been I probably did that 3 years ago. So if you go back and watch the ones I've done, I kept involving. I'm finding out things I did wrong, like I'm getting better with the thumbnails. Now I cook with this on. Back then I didn't have this, so that tells you we've evolved. But the spam tacos was, something we did 2 or 3 years ago. So I mean, we've evolved.
I think I'm gonna keep this look for every show, Ryan. I kind of like the way I look in this outfit.
Yeah.
We're learning. I'm not no professional cameraman, and I don't know what kind of professional camera I really need and all that stuff. But I've got a buddy of mine I'm gonna talk to. I got a building down here. As soon as we get some money, we're gonna concrete it. We're gonna move all the rubs and sauces in the building. We're gonna build a actual studio. A buddy of mine that remodels houses and flips houses has got me a whole kitchen. So we're gonna build like a studio set so we can get more professional and get a lot better at it. That's something I want to do. It irks me, because I was in the music business and entertainment business, and that's what that's my specialty. So we're working on it, guys. On a shoestring budget, I must say, but God will provide all we need. That's all we need.
You say my videos and pictures all done on one camera or one phone, and I buy the mounts. I buy a couple different tripods that have the magnetic back to them so you can pop it off and move it real quick to another one.
Right. There's some stuff I want to get better at it. You know, and I've evolved and gotten better at it. I just started adding this like the last 3 or 4 videos. Now I don't wear this because it just, you know, and it's really hard to see out these glasses because they're tinted. But you know, I do it.
And I just took mine off. I was like, oh my God. So but Happy Pepper Powder said you should make a triangle hot dog. It would fit in the bun better.
Triangle hot dog would fit in the bun better. First I've heard of that.
Yeah. But. All right, guys. Make sure you go check them out. Don't forget that barbecue chat 10 for 10% off at theunclebobs.com.
Y'all be sure to get on there, like, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Cooking with Uncle Bob. We're on there all the time trying to do something new, come up with some silly stuff. We're on TikTok. We just like having fun, and we thank y'all for tuning in and enjoying us and following us tonight, liking us and sharing us, and allowing us to come on on this podcast and show you Uncle Bob's rubs and sauces, the future of barbecue, because we're not just barbecue. We're a movement, and when you're cooking with Uncle Bob, just remember, it's awesome.
Donnie's got a quick question before you.
What's the rub for turkey? 80th birthday bash in June. Want to make it great.
Now let me ask him, does he want a little spicy turkey or does he want a regular turkey?
Well, Donnie.
Which one's the spicy and which one's the regular?
All right, I'm getting to that. This would be the regular, our chicken rub. I did a turkey last year with it. Totally amazing. That's our chicken rub right there. And if you want a little heat, put some Nashville hot on it. The slap out hot chicken. There you go. That'd be my two. Now I might do me another turkey. I've been wanting to do a turkey. And I might try it with that peach barbecue sauce on there. I ain't thought about that. That might be the jam.
Glaze it up. Yeah, glaze it up with that.
That might be the jam. You know, Thanksgiving, you want to keep it more traditional. You know what I mean? You know, for the family. But, you know, I might do that. I might do that in the video, get like a small turkey and cook it and do that. That might be a good jam. Because I like turkey now if it's done right.
Hey Bob, when is the that hot dog fest that you got going?
All American, it's called the All American Bash. It is done Labor Day. We have people come out from the VFW, the Marines come out. It's All American Patriotic Day, and we've got some special guests coming in. We're trying to get Mr. Tendonism to come in. So I mean, and HPT Smokers will be there. We'll be there. Food trucks, VFW, the Angels Among Us. A lot of charities were involved. They're there. They come set out. We're also working on Paul Tuttle delivering the belt on an American Chopper.
Oh,
because they built a bike for Vance Law Firm, and they're all real good friends. They do their motorcycle accident injury videos. So they're working on that for us to try to get Paul Tuttle to come deliver the belt on American County Chopper.
Senior or junior?
Nice.
And we're also I got a guy in he does ghost hunters on TV. I've been in talks with him about getting a hot dog eating contest on a network somewhere.
There you go.
We're gonna make this thing big. Eventually, we're gonna pay $10,000, but this year will be the biggest we pay, which is $3,333. The All American Bash.
All right.
All right. Well, come on down, and you come on down and put the weeder down your throat and eat some dogs.
Get more American than that.
Go more American than saying that every goddamn Friday night. All right. Uncle Bob, thanks for coming on the show. Great show.
Thank you.
And we will probably check in with you. Maybe as we get closer to Labor Day, we'll have to have a check-in to see how the All American Bash is going.
We got to come back on there and do it Labor Day. it ain't American unless Uncle Bob's on here. We got to be back.
Well, the problem is Labor Day's on a Monday, and we're Thursday
We're
night.
not Labor Day. I mean Memorial Day, not Memorial Day.
Oh, all right.
Memorial
Well, we could
Day
do
week
that.
or something. Like Uncle Bob's got to come back. Y'all can't leave. We got to be American on here. Everybody's got to dress up. Everybody. Somebody's got to be the Statue of Liberty. Somebody's got to be America, and we're America.
Well, I might have a job for you, and well, not a job, but I might have a request that I'm going to make of you. But I'll send you an Instagram message on that. But Uncle Bob, thank you for coming on the show, Mr. Robert Harmon down there in Alabama. Thank you very much. Great show. I told everybody there was going to be tons of energy in this show. Even Ryan got jealous because he didn't have America like I did, or Uncle Bob. He had to go get a hat. He just felt a little left out of the party. But
he got in the party. That's all right. He still got in the party. He's okay. We'll let him slide this time. But next time I come on here, y'all all better be American, or I'll be back.
All right, Bob. Have a good night, sir.
See you, Bob. Great show, Ryan. Another great show. You're gonna miss next week's show. We went a little bit over today, ladies and gentlemen. That why? Because the conversation was good as always. But we'll have Uncle Bob on again because I want to see more of this Labor Day hot dog American bash thing. I wish I had time. I would go down there and participate in that.
I want
not eating the hot dogs because I'm not into a food contesting, but I'd like to watch that thing go down. Next week, Ryan Hoagland will not be here on the greatest show that nobody watches, which is Thursday Night Barbecue Chat. Thank you to everybody over there on the other side doing comments. Love it. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, Ryan does want some of your pepper powder. I got to get you his address because he'll like it. He'll actually cook with it. I have it. I used it a little bit on the eggs and stuff. The extremely hot's too hot for me. Next week, we will have here live on the show, on the big show, will be Dave Williamson. He is a comedian. He's a podcaster. He's a barbecuer. And as of right this second, special guest host next week will be Mike Starr of Blazing Star Rubs. Will be sitting right in the hot seat where Ryan usually sits. And I can tell you right now, neither one of us are going to know how to do any of the technical stuff. So
good luck, everybody.
Good luck. It's going to be a free-for-all. So tune in next week for that show. And then after that, we are going to have, I don't understand, Ryan. It said it cut off my Instagram, but I swear to God, my Instagram feed is still playing the show. So next 2 weeks, we got Dave Williamson. Next week on 4-2. On 4-9 will be Fuego del Norte from Germany, talking open fire barbecue. They're going to go live right from Deutschland, right out there in the motherland. Yes, that's right. So get here to watch that show. You know what I've been watching a lot of the videos lately, Ryan, is I'm telling you, I'm getting ready to reach back out to Third Wave Barbecue because they've been did you see the other day did you see the taco that they did? The beef rib taco?
I didn't hear that before.
Did they have that before? I don't know how I missed that from the last show, but I was watching it. I was
didn't pay attention to Uncle Bob talking about all the movie Rad and everything like that from the beginning, and I get it.
No, I did. I did pay attention to that, but as you saw, the person that was doing the social media for him didn't know that, and he sent the question to tell the story about the Rad rub or sauce. And I thought we had heard this.
They must have missed it.
They must have missed it. Well, that's what happens. Glad you like it. I'll send you some. Yeah, I'll shoot you. Or Ryan, you can reach out to. I just message him on. Just look at Happy Peppy Pepper Company and send them your address. That's what I do. I just reach out to him on Instant Messenger. So, all right, everybody, great show again, Ryan. Great show as always. Thank you very much for doing everything you do. Gonna miss you next week. I'm gonna tell you that in advance. I'm gonna tell you that in advance.
In the middle of the ocean on a cruise. So. Nice and warm. Take care, y'all. We'll see you. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Ryan will see you in 2 weeks. See you next week. Dave Williamson, Mike Starr, You know what I got a show in the plans, Ryan, for Wing Day. For National Wing Day coming up in July. That's right. I'm already working on July. I already got a guest for, I think, June 4th. I think I just signed another good one. There's a bunch of good ones coming. Ryan doesn't even know who they are, and that's what the best.
All right, guys. Steve's just rambling. Shut up. See y'all later.
Bye.
Take care. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.